Okay guys, so as you can see, I got all of this part done. Okay, so now we're working on the final part, which is the buttocks. So I got this piece of cloth, and what I did, I started to tape it around, right? So now what I'm doing is, you know, if your buttock has a split in it, right? So I'm just taking the stuffing and we're stuffing it in there. And then we'll close it off. We'll close this off, and it'll be complete, okay? It'll wind up being complete. But I just wanted to show you guys that, yeah, you just keep going until you get the size that you need, okay? Just keep going till you get that. And then once you get that, we just close it off. So that's it. So once I get all of the points and everything that I need, and you just keep smoothing, and then we'll seal it off. We'll wind up sealing it off and taping it and make it as smooth as possible, so when you get ready to make your evening gowns and stuff, they'll be more appropriate to like an actual size than just, you know what I mean? So yeah, just wanted to show y'all that. I got some more duct tape, and I realize that videos is so long, but it's just, you know what I mean? So you just prep, and do what you need to do, and then the final things is you take your measurements again to make sure that it is the right size that you need. So now it's just the whole painstaking of me continue to tape until I have this all the way secured. And then when y'all see this again in any of my videos, it'll be done. It'll be complete. You okay, Gino? I'm trying to make sure these pins ain't gonna be to the point where they're poking. And then I ain't gonna make y'all sit here through all of the duct tape, I promise. Because that made the video so long when I had y'all to sit through all of that duct tape process. But yeah, so that's it. You just secure everything, and then you start the duct tape, okay? So yeah, so once we get all that, and then now we'll have to go and do all the duct tape, and when y'all see this again, it'll be, you know what I mean, it'll be done. So I just wanted to kind of show y'all that to get to the size that you need, you're going to keep going, and then you pad it out, because nobody's body is just round. And then I just continue to do the duct tape until I get it done. And I want to say one thing to you guys, like, when you are a grown person, grown people get to do whatever they want. And sometimes it kills me when you'll get grown people, like, you know, they try to shame you for dancing or having fun or whatever. Like, I'm not a kid, I'm a grown woman. So if I want to put on raunchy music and dance to it, then I certainly can do that. I'm not a child. Like, a lot of times y'all monitor grown people and be disturbed. Y'all need to be more disturbed of the young girls younger, and I'm talking about underage, not 18, 19, 20. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds where they're twerking and not realizing that it's weird people watching them, not little kids watching them. It's grown men watching them babies. So, and then y'all get on there, and sometimes it be, I don't know if it's a woman or whatever, but don't ask me, do I got an OnlyFans page? If I had an OnlyFans page, then most people that have that, and there's nothing wrong with that, they would tell you, hey, you can find me over here. I got more content that you can watch. You can watch me over here. You can watch. They'll lure you to where to find their content. But if I'm not on there saying, hey, I got more stuff over here, you can watch me over here, hey, email me here, I can send you this, I can send you that, then there's not a fans only. Okay, so stop asking me silly stuff, especially be sometimes women trying to be funny. Yeah, I think that was a woman. I don't know, because sometimes y'all will have a woman's name or a woman's picture on y'all profile, but you be a man, so I'm not for sure. But no, if I had that, then I'll solicit you and say, hey, look at me over here, do this over here. If I'm not saying none of that, then that probably means that I don't have any of that. But I don't know, just sometimes y'all kill me with that, and y'all try to shame people. I'm a grown woman. If I want to misbehave in my kitchen or dance raunchy or whatever, I got the right to do that. I got the right to do that. Like they say, move your bones till you can't move them no more. Okay? So I'm grown, I'm not a child. I don't need permission to misbehave or do whatever it is that I want to do. I don't need permission from nobody to do none of that. So y'all kill me with that. I just be like, wow, people are so concerned about the next person. If you disturbed by my content, then honestly, if I was you, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it. So, but as you guys can see, it's just a matter of continuously doing the duct tape until you get everything done. And I'm going to get off. I'm not going to leave y'all here to bore y'all to death with. This one didn't go out too right. But yeah. So it's just a matter of continuously wrapping until you wind up getting it all done. But you add the cushion as needed, and you know, try your best to make it as neat as possible. And try to get a good duct tape, because I know, don't get the duct tape from the dollar store. And I say that to say, some of that duct tape don't stick. You'll come back and the whole thing been an unravel. You'll come back, you're like, dang, your whole, all the work you done did, then simply unravel. It don't even hold. Yeah, don't even hold. Don't hold at all. So, okay guys, so I'm going to finish so I can get it as neat as possible. But you just keep going until you smooth it out, make it neat, get it done, you know. So that's the process. If you want to do some draping and you want your mannequin to be closer to your size, then this is a part of the process on what you got to do. Okay? All right, so I got to make it as neat as possible and keep going. Like here, I got to fix all that. But yeah, you just keep going till you get it done, and then she'll be, you know, ready to go. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Toodles. Okay, so this is what she's looking like after I put everything on her. So So now what we'll do, we'll take the measurements again to check. Okay. So around the boobs, and this is with your bra on, boobs not sagging. When you want to make corset top, 38 inches going across. That's when your boobs is up, not down here. So when you do the measurements and you want to contour these dresses and make these corsets and stuff like that, that's with your boobs sitting up, not when we're not wearing a bra and they be down here. Okay. And then we're going to do the waist measurement. Okay, 29 inches. Now we're going to do the hips and buttocks. We just added that in there. Go around the hips, buttocks, and we have 41 inches. So this is still 1 inch smaller than my actual hips. So that's what you do. You can get these from Hobby Lobby, Joann's and stuff like that. Not this particular one. This particular one you want. These is the ones you go to onlymannequin.com. Pretty much like this one as well. Remember I told y'all this one was like about $500. This is a 12. But you're never actually going to get these mannequins that's going to be perfectly contoured to your waist, hips. You know, you can come like you notice I got this in a 12. But still, the measurements was kind of off, so I tweaked and did different stuff to make it. So this one now, because I had the Sonobello laser surgery, my waist is no longer, what is this one, like 31 inches? Let me tell y'all what it is. I don't want to guess. But my waist ain't that size no more. So when I be doing stuff, it's too big now in the waist because of the Sonobello surgery I had. So I'm going to tell y'all what the measurements are. So it's 31 inches. So remember, my waist ain't 31 inches no more. So every time when I'm doing it off this, now it's too big. So that was a point in contouring her to be more. So I always have to, when I do it on here, I got to take it down because my waist is no longer 31 inches. My waist used to be like 38 inches. Now it's 29. So now that's the point of contouring this, so she could be more, you know, suited to my size, you know, and just keep smoothing, and sometimes a duct tape it, you'll come in here and a duct tape, sometimes it'll come up a little bit, but just come in and just rub it, and eventually it'll, you know, with the room temperature, it'll get used to it, and it'll kind of mend to here, and I do a waterproof duct tape, okay? But like I said, the one at the dollar store won't work. But there you go. You can do that. So, y'all ask me, again, the fan on. Yeah, I got a fan. It's stationary, though. It's in my room. When I get hot, I turn it on. And when I get cool, I turn it off. Yeah, I got a fan. It's stationary. It's stationary. I'm not trying to shame that, but I am 51. I am way too old for that. Okay, y'all see me. And when y'all see me in my kitchen and y'all see me do these little raunchy dances and stuff like that, when I was younger, I loved to dance. That was like something that I loved to do, and every now and again I put on this music, and honestly the music, I like that raunchy music, you know, cause y'all listen to the stuff I listen to, that's no cap, that's real stuff that I genuinely will listen to, and like Uncle Luke and this, all that, Too Short, you know what I mean? Like I was a house fan, and you know, that Deep House, and you know, just all that big booty, you know, and so it's like all of that music and stuff was things that I did in my day, and I danced, and we used to call it popping, you know, we used to dance real fast, and like how y'all call it twerking, we used to call it popping, you know what I mean? We'll you know, pop, 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 you know, to the sound, to the beat. But that's stuff that I like to do, and I would say every now and again, you know, like I say, you only get as old as you are, so I guess sometimes it's kind of comical because people say, old lady, go sit down or whatever, and I will comically do it, like, I don't know, they think getting old is a disease, like we got a disease that's, you know, oh God, they're old, it's catchable. To get our age is a blessing, because a lot of y'all young people are dying so young, and including my son. My son got killed at 24 years old. So he didn't live to be 51 years old. So when y'all see us, another lady inboxed me and she was like, you know, they get online and they talk to me. Beautiful 45-year-old woman, sexy, beautiful, but it's like y'all tell us, go sit down. My mother was a very sexy woman, and when I was, you know, looking at her, I always, oh, she's so pretty, she's so beautiful. Like you go and you see the pretty women and the big legs and the dresses. I always admire older women and pretty, and they smell so good when they walk past. Their cologne is like, wow, that's what it's like to be grown. I never was envy. Oh, they so old, they shouldn't wear that. Like me and her was, you know, talking about that. We didn't feel like that. You know, we looked at them and we celebrated, and we're like, oh, when I get older, I want to be an older, attractive, sexy, you know what I mean? Like when we get old, we don't got to do the moo-moos and, you know, babysit the kids all day. You know, this 2025 grandmas, we different type of grandmas. We ain't your typical grandmas. Like my grandkids, I have 15 grandkids. They don't call me grandmama because I don't like that name, grandmama. They call me Nana. I'm their Nana. You know what I'm saying? I'm their Nana. And, you know, this is just the life for us. We're living our life on our terms. You know what I'm saying? And we're, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of times, I personally, when y'all tell me, sit down, old lady, shut up, old lady, or you so old, this and that and that. And I would deliberately do stuff just to kind of let y'all know, old people, we still got it too. You get what I'm saying? I kind of will do that deliberately, like, oh, you so old, your butt can't move, or you and I do little crazy stuff just to show y'all that old people, you know what I mean? We old, but our body can flex and move, and you know what I mean? We're still, you know, you know, I know y'all don't like to think so, but we still have intimate relationships and everything, just like y'all do. And to be honest, some of us probably moving better. I was watching a man on a skate video. They said that man was 67, and that man was doing everything way better than the younger people that was on them skates, and he was 67 years old. And I was like, God damn. That man is doing some stuff, and just the way he was moving his legs and like a figure skater, I'm like, wow, he looked amazing. But anyway, y'all, to my older people, when y'all do y'all videos and y'all sexy videos and y'all dance, don't let these young folks stop y'all, because we ain't dead and we doing what we want to do. And it's like, you know, they ain't got to like us, but they got to get used to us, because this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. But y'all have a blessed one. But yeah. That's what you do. That's what you do. You do this until you get that. And then when you want to drape and make dresses, when I get time and wind up going to the fabric. So I ain't been to the fabric store in a while. Y'all know the New Year's coming. So I haven't really been in them special occasion like wedding dresses, stuff like that. That's kind of what my head been, because I used to be intimidated making that stuff. So y'all will see me make more that type of stuff. So when I get a chance, I have to go to the big fabric store, get about 10 yards, and I'll make a beautiful ballroom gown, and we'll make something off of this so I can show y'all, you know, how to utilize. And by that time, this tape will really been amended to this form. So yeah, you come in and you see it then lift up, but try not to get no dollar store tape, because that tape for some reason is real cheap. So sometimes this will mend up a little bit because of the moisture in the house and stuff, and then once it been on here so long, it'll just mend permanently where you won't have to worry about it flexing no more like that. But all right, y'all have a good one. Toodles.